and shit like that, or like literally selling their arm for a robot arm. I don't even know if that would actually be beneficial at all because I think in this dimension or this story, we're going to make them at the technology level where they could just clone biology, so it wouldn't be more valuable on a technological arm, anyways. But doing shit like that, where it's like basically like the only realistic ways to make money are like to like sacrifice yourself. Not even like to death, but just like to give up integral parts of yourself or to somehow get rich or famous so that your society is now left at a point where the average person has like just enough government supplemented money to buy groceries every month and nothing else. And and then there are lots of other people. There's then you have like the lower class and the upper class, and they're completely totally segregated. And the upper class makes all the decisions. They own all the wealth. I mean, it's like the where we're going if we do nothing at all to hit the brakes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Um, yeah, just where it's you have a society which is you have a bunch of people who have no way of rebelling because the other class is too powerful, and then you have the class that's too powerful that isn't even subjugating or enslaving the people. They're just like walking. It's like the argument with my father had. It always goes back to lots of people think that there's a sheep herder that is trying to like herd us into a worse future, and it's not that. It's just that they're gonna stomp on us. We're ants. It's an anthill. We're all in the anthill, and there's a bunch of other people that they do not give a shit if they completely and totally topple it. Their goals have nothing to do with that and go far beyond that. So they do not give a shit if you starve to death in your little part of the ant colony. Their dreams, their goals, their visions are far too large to care about things like that. And you know what I mean? And yet again, it's like and that even that in its own, it's like some people need to do that. There needs to be people who make those decisions, but it also needs to be somewhat democratically decided. And you know what I mean? To what degree are these people think they're smarter? Are they smarter? There have been decisions that have been made in the past that are made by smarter people, and they should have been because the idiots would have picked the wrong decision. So yet again, I want it to be very muddy. I want absolutely nothing to be clear in the end. I don't want there to be these are the good guys and these are the bad guys. I want it to be like Jesus fucking Christ, that was brutal. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I want it to be the farthest thing from a Marvel movie you could ever imagine. Um, yeah,
So when it gets broken out, like the whole story, would the highlight of it be that they would be involved with murders to create this product in general?
no, no. I don't think there's gonna be a highlight. I think it's gonna be so wide. It's gonna be like animal abuse and AI abuse. You get like simulating human brains and torturing them to get data and
So
creating
would Art
human.
Arthur's activities and any of that stuff that would not be revealed to the public?
No, it is. It's just not a it's not a highlight. It's not any worse or better than anything else. It's all terrible. Like in the same way, like there was that rumor. I don't know if it's true or not. I think it is true. The CDC was using sand fleas to eat baby beagles alive, and they would rip out their voice cords separately just to keep them quiet. Like that wasn't even a part of the experiment. They just also ripped out their voice cords so they didn't have to hear the beagles getting eaten by sand fleas, getting eaten alive. Like you understand? Like that is what I mean. It's like there isn't a highlight. There's not one thing that's bad and there's one thing that's good. It's like it's a bunch of shit like
I'm not
that.
saying like
It's
something
just
that would be the label. I'm saying like what would appear on the headlines when it's like, oh, this big company that everyone knows. Here are the list of crimes they've done, and the things that people don't like them for. There'd probably be a list on it, like a news bulletin.
yeah, but it's like there would be like thousands of things on it. It's like basically it's like and obviously there would be like a tier list and like a Citadel would be maybe one of the higher ranked things. But I could also see maybe that's not even the thing that people focus on the most. Like maybe that's one of the more interesting ones, and it is definitely horrific. And after Braxel exposes it from his thought texture perspective, then obviously it will be especially horrific. People will be able to experience what it's like to be the equivalent of a brain boosted toddler experiencing hell. And so obviously like that is horrific, but it's just like I think the headlines aren't going to be like this company did this. I think the headlines are going to be um just like Jesus fucking Christ. You know what I mean? Like it's not going to be like one thing. It's just going to be like my God, as I'm
Yeah.
sure everyone has heard already. Look at this laundry list of shit. Um and yeah, that's the gist. Um but so so yeah, I don't recommend. Um Yeah, that was crazy. Whenever I was literally looking in the mirror and space was melting and shifting like it was exactly like I was at one. Oh yeah. So you know the part of sub